Welcome back to our series of lectures. Lesson 5.3 will be solving absolute value equations using absolute value theorems. Okay, so that's our objective. Let's find the solution set of an absolute value equation using absolute value theorem. Remember that a theorem always simplifies a definition. So hopefully, this one will be simpler than what we had previously. Solving absolute value equations using the definition. Okay, so these are the theorems that we will be using. Absolute value of triangle equals k for as long as k greater or equal to 0 means what? Implies here triangle equals k or triangle equals negative k. That's just it. Example here. Suppose you have 2x minus 5 equals 3. Now, this is not a trivial case because this is not a negative number. Okay, so 2x minus 5 equals 3 follows this format where k is 3 and it is positive. Okay, and the triangle is 2x minus 5. Therefore, to remove the absolute value here means we are going to follow this. This will now be 2x minus 5 equals 3 or 2x minus 5 equals negative 3. And then we will solve these two equations, 2x equals 8 or x equals 4. Or 2x equals 2 giving us x equals 1. Therefore, our solution set will be 1 or 4. If we will substitute here, when x is 1, 2 times 1 is 2, minus 5 is minus 3. Absolute value of negative 3 is 3. What about when it is 4? 2 times 4 is 8, minus 5 is 3. Absolute value of 3 is 3. So these are your solutions. Okay. Next example. This will be absolute value of x squared minus x equals 2. Can this be solved by using this theorem? Yes, because this is positive and this is the triangle. We will not consider k equals 0 because it's trivial. So, what it means now for this will be the absolute value of x squared minus x equals 2 means x squared minus x equals 2 or x squared minus x equals negative 2. So, we will be solving these two quadratic equations. Okay, and then this one will be plus 2 equals 0. Here this happens to be factorable. X minus 2 times x plus 1 equals 0. By the zero product theorem, we get 2 or negative 1. Here, this is a null set in the set of real numbers because the solution to this is imaginary. You may try to solve for x here using the quadratic formula. Negative of negative b is 1 plus or minus negative 1 squared minus 4 minus 1 times 2 all over 2 times 1. And you will get here 1 plus or minus. The discriminant here is negative 7. Negative discriminant will give you non-real roots for this equation. Therefore, our solution here will be 2, negative 1. You can check. This is when x is 2, this is 4, minus 2 is 2. Absolute value of 2 is 2. When x is negative 1, this is 1. Negative and negative is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Absolute value is 2. Now, for example, let's have the last number here. Suppose I will have here a double absolute value. Okay, suppose we get this. Absolute value of the absolute value of x squared minus x equals 2. Now, if this is my triangle, then what does that mean? What does that mean? That will be the triangle here equals 2 or the triangle equals negative 2. Notice that the second equation here will automatically give you a null set solution. Why is that? Because an absolute value is equated to a negative number. Trivial case would mean that this will never be true. And the solution to this should follow this solution here. Therefore, the solution to this inequality has that as same solution. 2 minus 1. Okay? So, this is solving absolute value equations using just this simple theorem here. Make sure that the theorem will have this as positive number, and that one is the absolute value expression. Okay.